I'm Gary Hess, News Radio WRVA, the voice of Virginia.
Sun is up over Central Virginia. Hanover moving and the city's alive. One more hour to own this town. WRVA never slowing down. Wake up rich and win the day, or spend the whole day playing catch up anyway. Richmond's morning news keeps you running strong. 9 a.m. Let's roll all morning long.
All right, it's 9:04 this morning here on Richmond's Morning News. Today is the Major League Baseball All-Star Game. So lots of people around Philly. I've been to numerous All-Star games. They're great. They're great. They have all the festivities. Fans go crazy. It's all wonderful. People walking around wearing jerseys. Super Dave, what jersey would you wear to the All-Star Game?
Cardinals. That's my home team.
Okay. What would I wear?
Giants, probably.
I could wear Giants. I could wear Tampa Bay Rays. I could wear a Padres jersey. I have an A's jersey. You know what I don't have?
What's that? I know somebody that might be able to help you out.
All right, let's go talk to Anthony Opperman. I'm not hitting him up for a free jersey. I'm just saying. I do have plenty of T-shirts and hats that I sport around. Anthony Opperman, General Manager of Flying Squirrels, joining us here on News Radio WRVA. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Rich. And listen, you beat me to where I heard a rumor. That you have been campaigning to be able to get a Flying Squirrels jersey. You're planting some seeds. Well, I will tell you that they've started to germinate and take root. So
I was just harassing Parney because I can't ask him for his pants. They wouldn't fit. So, and I don't know if I can pull those off. I don't have the swagger.
If you could pick a Flying Squirrels jersey, there's a lot of really great options. Would you go classic home white with the squirrely script? Would you go road gray with the Richmond flight font? Maybe the black Richmond flight font jersey, or the red Flying Squirrels flight font jersey? You more of a Sunday red? Are you a traditional home white? What's your flavor?
Well,
Rich?
see, that I would want to represent the entire town of Richmond, because that's what I think is so cool about the Richmond gear, because there's Virginia fans, Virginia Tech fans, VCU fans, UR fans, but everybody can unite under that Richmond Flying Squirrel banner, and that's why I think it's so unique. It's great gear, but everybody from every walk of life, from down in Chesterfield County all the way out to Short Pump, everybody in the fan, everybody in Goochland, we all are Richmond Flying Squirrel fans, and I think that's why everybody loves wearing the gear. I literally cannot walk into a restaurant, I cannot walk into a store where I don't see at least one person wearing Richmond Flying Squirrels gear. So if I had my choice, I'm traditional. I go white or I go gray. I kind of like that Richmond, so I could just rep the city of Richmond and RVA.
Yeah, look, one of the most amazing things, and having been here in the very beginning, the start of the franchise, to be able to see now, the fact that it does represent the region. It is Richmond's team. That's something I don't take for granted, and none of us do. Like the relationship, the bond, between the city and the community and this team, it's special. You don't see that in other markets. You don't see that in major league markets. Like that kind of impact. So that's special. And as we were going through our refresh process this past couple of years now, getting ready, and we launched it obviously in November. We really wanted to have a jersey that the team wore consistently at home that said Richmond.
Yeah.
We're not allowed to wear our grays at home. So that black Richmond jersey, that was the whole purpose of it. And the patch on the jersey sleeve with, the squirrel and the power post flying out of Central Virginia with the outline of the Commonwealth on the sleeve, like that was to represent Richmond and, to kind of show the fighting spirit of this city. And, it has been one of the best things about, the refreshes. There really is an opportunity for people to be able to express themselves through the gear but to represent Richmond is really something we take a lot of pride in.
And I will tell you this, I worked in the minor leagues. I worked in the Cal League, I worked in the International League, and I worked in the Pacific Coast League. And this is unique unto Richmond, because when I was at AAA with the Diamondbacks, nobody in town in Tucson embraced the entire community did not embrace the baseball team as their own. When I was in Durham, people thought it was cool, but it wasn't the entire region embracing the Durham Bulls. In the Cal League where I worked, not everybody embraced the entire community didn't embrace the team. This is unique. Like I was in Williamsburg a couple weeks ago, saw a guy wearing a Flying Squirrels cap walk by. I said, "Hey,
That's
Richmond!"
so cool.
Big smile on his face. He lifted up his arm to fist bump me. Go, yeah, that's right, Flying Squirrels, Richmond, baby. And I walked by. I'm like, dude, that guy just standing there, waiting for his wife to come out of a store in Williamsburg at the outlet mall, and he was just so excited that he got to fist bump somebody that had Richmond roots. I thought it was cool.
No, man, you made my day right out of the start. So I appreciate you sharing that, man, because that's everything. I mean, that's what we do this for. You know, there are a lot of long hours, there are a lot of long days. There are a lot of challenging aspects of the job, but that's our why. Like every single day, for that to know that people take pride in this, and that this is a unifier, and this is a place that the community comes together. It's special. You don't get that in really hardly any other jobs or occupations, not to this level, and just to put smiles on people's faces too. It's one of my favorite things being a night as well. Wearing my crazy multicolored jackets or whatever, standing at the front gates and just getting fist bumps from fans, and seeing those smiles on people's faces, particularly the kids giving little kids high fives on their way out. Like, it's the best. I mean, that is the absolute best part of this job, and that it's a great way to end every day. And I really appreciate you starting my day today with that.
Folks, can you hear the smile in his voice just talking about this? Just he's beaming with pride right now. Like, I've got 3 Flying Squirrels caps. I got the old Richmond Virginians R. I've got the red futuristic cap with the Commonwealth in the R where it's kind of elongated. And then I've got this year's CarMax Park cap with the patch on the side. And then I've got like 2 or 3 T-shirts. So, I mean, that's one of the first things I noticed. Just everybody loves the Flying Squirrels. Attendance has been great. Team's playing well. Everybody's happy. A bunch of smiles over there. Fireworks. I was in D.C., so I didn't go to the fireworks this year, but I heard they were fantastic. And now, piece de resistance, you guys just haven't done enough. There's not enough smiles over there. You want to try something crazy like a drone show? I had to have you come on and explain to me.
So this is something we've been talking about now for a couple of years. And, there have been some other teams that have done it. It's not cheap to be able to do one of these drone shows. So it was something, all right, we really wanted to think through when would be the best time to be able to do this. And the team is home on August 4th, which just so happens to be 804 Day.
Nice.
And so we thought, what a great opportunity to celebrate 804 Day with a drone show that, really celebrates Richmond. So the team is going to be wearing their River City jerseys that night. It's the final day that they'll be wearing those jerseys. We're auctioning them to be able to raise funds and proceeds for the James River Association and the amazing work that they do to help the habitat and just keep the James River as clean as possible. And so, to be able to, unveil, this drone show and to be able to do that at the end of the night and have a bunch of different shapes and imagery in the sky that really represents, Richmond and the River City and just all the things that we love about calling this place home. It was a no-brainer and just such a great opportunity for us to celebrate 804 Day and in the city of Richmond and in the region. So we're looking forward to it. Very first drone show. We're working with a drone company by the name of Skyworks. We interviewed several, and look, this company, they've done drone shows for the Yankees, for the Red Sox, for some other minor league teams, for a number of D1 colleges. So we really felt like they would be the ones to be able to be able to put on a really good show and celebrate 804 Day appropriately right here in Richmond.
I saw one of the original drone shows because Disney helped come up with this concept. And I was just at Epcot one day and they said, hey, there's going to be a drone show. So I just stood there. It was, and this is like 10 years ago, it was one of the most amazing things I've ever seen. And the technology and the group that you're working with just has taken that thing that I saw 10 years ago and then amplified it probably 50-fold. I mean, people love the fireworks shows. If you haven't seen a drone show like this, it's going to be mind-blowing. Make sure you've got plenty of juice in your phone because you're going to want to take this video and share it with everybody.
I mean, all of the videos that they've shared with us, like it looks so cool. And truth be told, I haven't seen a drone show in person yet. So this is going to be my first and kind of my first experience with it. But yeah, I mean, there've been some other teams that have done it, particularly in the minor leagues, and spoke with those teams and just kind of the feedback that they got from their fans, and every single team said it was one of the best things that they had done all year. The team in Reading got such great feedback that they actually are doing multiple drone shows this year. So, for us, timing is everything. And, we just didn't want to do it to do it. We wanted to, everything we do around here, like it has to have extra meaning. It has to have some intention behind it. And so, again, for us to be able to do this on a day where we're celebrating Richmond, an 804 day, like that was the hook. And that's what made this like worth it. And, it's a Tuesday night. So, an opportunity to maybe add a little extra juice and some, promotion to, a Tuesday night game, but, really kind of to kick off, so it's crazy to think, but like, that's going to be kicking off, our, third to last series of the season, regular season.
I mean, it's just flown by. And by the way, I hate to tell you this. I'm not sure if anybody's pointed this out to you. You're not done at the end of the regular season. Like you've got more work to do. So I hate to bring this up to you, but you're already in the playoffs. So if people want playoff tickets, you better start getting ready because Anthony, we all know the goal when the team goes to spring training, we hope and pray that you'll get to the postseason. You're already locked in.
And look, that's why I always qualify it. We only have 3 more series left in the regular season because you're right. We are guaranteed to host the playoff game on Thursday, September 17th. We have playoff ticket packages on sale at squirrelsbaseball.com. So, that guarantees your same seat for all 3 potential playoff games. So it would be that Thursday, September 17th, Friday, September 18th, if necessary, is game 3 of our first round divisional series. And then if the Squirrels advance to the championship series, should hopefully be able to say when, but when the Flying Squirrels advance to the championship series, game 1 would be on that Sunday, September the 20th. The great thing about the playoff ticket packages is if you purchase one of those, guarantee your same seat for all 3 games. If for whatever reason you don't play one or more of those games, that goes back as a credit on your account for 2027. So, basically you've already paid in advance for, a seat in 2027. So you don't lose anything by doing that. We will have a date coming up here shortly that we'll announce that we're going to put individual playoff game tickets on sale. So if you're not able to commit to all 3, but you want to be there for sure for that September 17th game, we'll have those on sale here coming up in the next couple of weeks. So that's going to be exciting. But look, playoff baseball, it's special. And, we experienced some of that kind of October magic, or I guess in this case, September magic in April for that first week at CarMax Park. So can't wait for the playoffs. And the Pell from the boys, like they want to win. Like don't make no mistake. It's about development. It's about getting guys to the big leagues. We've already gotten a couple of guys to the big leagues, Jonah Cox and Drew Kavanaugh. But, this is about, once it gets to this point in the year, it's going to be about winning and winning it all. And, it's been a minute since Richmond has hoisted a championship trophy. So it could be pretty special if that happens in year 1 at CarMax Park. Absolutely.
All right. The drone show's coming up on 804 day. Get your tickets. And, by the way, real quick, we got 10 seconds. The team store, is it open all the time now? Because I just got a text message. Somebody says, hey, when can I go get a cap?
Come on down now. Yes, it is. We have normal business hours, Monday through Saturday. And then also on game days, you can swing by before, gates open to be able to get your gear as well. So, come on down. You can park near where the Sports Backer Stadium site was and walk right on up to the Squirrels Nest team store. It's so much more accessible than it used to be. And real quick, Rich, lucky number. What's your lucky number? What's your go-to number?
Oh, 12.
Got it.
You're the best.
All right, buddy.
All right. See you, bud.
All right. Thanks so much.
Anthony Opperman, general manager. That drone show is going to be crazy. Dave and I, we have to go out there that night. All right. Just to let you know, everybody, today's program is brought to you by our friends at GreerFinancialGroup.com. Michael Greer is an educator, and he is an inquisitor, and he is a partner